Are you sure we're in privacy mode?
You don't think I'd want an audience, do you?
Well, you might. I mean, how well do I really know you?
You want to find out? Go away.
Travis? Travis?
Yeah, hold on. Hi.
Hi.
You weren't by any chance having the same dream I was.
What?
Never mind.
Marcus was reading some article. I don't know. He insists we meet him in engineering.
Now?
No, next week. I just thought I'd give you a really early heads up. Yes, now.
I love it when you're sarcastic.
Uh-huh. Get dressed.
Dr. Lazik's theory suggests that a negative energy pulse fired through plasma conduits in an antimatter module, of which we are a proud owner, remember, produces a positive energy pulse a split second later. Now, in between those two pulses, a warp bubble is formed.
You woke us up to tell us this?
Don't you know what it means?
This time of night, I can hardly remember my name.
It means light speed, people. It means hyperspace.
Hyperspace sucks.
I think this is the real deal.
Then why was this theory found in some obscure journal?
Because this Gregor Lazik was an unknown astrophysicist with a bizarre theory. No one paid him any attention.
It's still something this big, you'd think someone else would have at least tried it.
Well, first, not many ships have an antimatter module. Second, no one reads these obscure astrophysics journals anymore. And third, because the gap between the two pulses is so small, no one's been able to measure it yet.
And do you know how to measure it?
Well, no.
Didn't think so. But when you do figure it out, give us a shout. In the meantime, I have a dream to get back to.
Has it occurred to you you might be getting his hopes up?
I don't get this. What if we could do it?
Dante is lost in hyperspace. Dangling the chance of finding him isn't fair.
I didn't even mention Dante.
You didn't have to. Where's Marcus?
He must have been able to get back to sleep.
Where's Travis? Car? Where's Travis?
Travis requested privacy mode in his quarters.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Morning, all.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
Yeah, shove it.
Oh, well. It was bracing. Where's Travis? He's not in his quarters.
You sure?
Well, yeah, I knocked.
Car override privacy mode in Travis's quarters?
Acknowledged. Oh, he's not there.
Scan the ship, Car.
Scanning. Travis is not on board the Tulip.
Let's search the whole ship.
Yeah, well, then we're gonna find anything.
We're gonna search, all right?
Of course we are.
Three more people with activated divinity cluster genes have been located. They are being brought here to Olympus Mons.
Which of the 4 genes have been activated?
All first gene only.
Good. Stage 1s are easier to control. Once we've activated all 4 genes in our core group, we'll begin our expansion.
I estimate 3 years to complete the hybridization of the species.
Murchison is still unaware of our agenda.
He's too involved finding a way to get a ship into hyperspace. What's the matter?
I felt a displacement. Someone entering hyperspace. 2 people.
To the best of our knowledge, there are no humans with the second gene activated.
That our knowledge is lacking. There was a man I encountered months ago who was very resistant to me. It could be he's about to become a stage 2.
Who is he?
Travis Montana. The son of Dante.
What about the second person?
I don't know. But I sense a stronger genetic link to this one. Definitely a stage 2.
You're the one.
The one what?
The one who'll find me.
I've already found you.
Not here. Not now.
All right. When? Where?
You'll know. You are the one. Trust me. You must find me.
Callie?
Travis?
Yeah.
Where the hell have you been? I've been worried about you.
It's okay. I'm all right.
I mean, we've all been worried about you.
Callie, I'm fine.
You look...
I don't know. I was thinking about my father. Next thing I know, I'm in Wonderland.
Hyperspace.
Yeah. Divinity cluster again, right?
Maybe it's brought on by intense feelings, like thinking about Dante.
Yeah, but why you? I mean, don't we all have these divinity cluster genes?
Apparently, my mother did this transgenetic experiment that somehow activated the first of the 4 genes.
Gene 1 gets activated, you think you're invincible. Gene 2 gets activated, you're mucking about in hyperspace. Genes 3 and 4, now there's a mystery. Your pal Eccleston went mad mucking about with genes 3 and 4, didn't he?
So what happens if these 2 genes kick in Travis?
He'll have an interesting day.
Yeah, well, Gene 2 is about as interesting as I want to get.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have any control.
All I know is the woman I saw. She may have the answers I need.
Well then, we need to find her.
It seems the Orchard's goal of controlling hyperspace is being threatened. One, or perhaps two people have entered in the last 24 hours.
Could it have been accidental? A first-stage surge of emotion or a temporary time-space displacement?
This is not an accident. This is a problem.
Do you know who it was?
I think one of them was Travis Montana. But I don't sense full activation of the second gene in him. He is less of a threat than whoever else was with him in hyperspace. And that person is a stage 2.
If we want to be the first to get a ship into hyperspace, we're going to have to deal with this situation.
Then I suggest we let Montana lead us to this other person. And we kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
So, in the infinitely small gap between the negative and positive energy pulses, the antimatter module becomes an artificial black hole, producing a sort of curved time-space warp bubble, which can surround a ship. Pushing it into hyperspace, the only problem is that if you misjudge the pulse gap, things go boom.
There's always something.
Yeah, well, I reread Lazik's article, and it seems to suggest he found a way to measure the gap.
Good reflexes?
Well, he was quite vague about it, but he mentioned something called a horizon generator. Now, that hypothetically could measure the pulse gap.
What the hell's a horizon generator?
Well, that I don't know. And soon after the article was published, Lazik disappeared.
It's probably in hyperspace.
I don't think so. His big thing was about getting a ship into hyperspace, not just a person. Anyway, the Tulip has the hardware. All we're lacking is the software.
Well, Lazik's the software. He leads us to my mystery room and the rest follows. Hyperspace. Maybe even my father.
Hey. Percy, why do you hate hyperspace so much?
I don't know. You weren't there.
Exactly, that's why I'm asking. I mean, it might be nice to get a heads up.
It's not a place, it's time. At light speed, it's its own dimension. It'll be fine if we get in and get out. If we happen to get stuck like I was, it will be like spending centuries in a cell with no window. It hurts.
Best not to get stuck is my advice.
Okay, we just found an article by a scientist named Waylon Hirsch.
He mentions Lazik. I thought we'd give him a call. Car deactivate encryption mode. That might clear it up.
Then Gregor went into seclusion.
I'm sorry, Dr. Hirsch. I didn't catch all of that. Your transmission was breaking up.
That's a problem way out here on Triton. I said Gregor went into seclusion. Wiped his name out of just about every database there is.
Any idea why?
Not really. I never actually met the man. Supposedly he was a bit of an eccentric. I dealt with his assistant, Dr. Vienna Jalon.
And this Dr. Jalon, would she know where he is?
Maybe. She's somewhere on Io, I believe.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Mr. Montana.
Set course for Io.
Carr, what have we discovered about Dr. Lasik's hyperspace theories?
They are highly unorthodox, but quite elegant.
So if we found a way to reconfigure the module, like Marcus said, and measure the pulse gap?
The Tulip could achieve light speed. However, I hasten to point out that no calculus exists that will measure the pulse gap.
We intercepted a transmission from the Trans-Utopian. They're headed for Io.
What's on Io?
Well, they're trying to track down a Dr. Gregor Lasik through a former assistant, a Dr. Vienna Jalon.
Get me everything there is on Gregor Lasik. I want to know why Montana's interested.
Done.
Lasik. Or Jalon could be the key. We follow Montana's ship.
of my old business associates of somewhat questionable character once sold some black market supplies to Dr. Jalon.
Do you have a friend not of questionable character?
No. Anyway, Carl's sending you the location now.
This address is in Sin City.
Yeah, all the best scientists live there.
Thanks. Shuttle out.
You never did tell me about that dream you had the other night.
Oh, it was just a dream.
Was I in it?
Why do you ask?
Because you've been looking at me funny ever since.
I have?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
No, don't. I mean, you don't have to apologize.
Starting final approach. Dr. Jalon? I'm Travis Montana. My associate, Callie Lycadia.
I've been expecting you. Please, come in.
So what do you mean you were expecting him?
We met in a finitely generated horizon where space is curved and time is looped.
I understand you're Gregor Lazik's assistant. We're looking for him.
Why?
We think we may have a way of testing his theories on hyperspace.
Why would a bounty hunter be interested in that?
It's personal. My father was lost in hyperspace.
Which is why you're the one.
I don't understand.
But I'm not sure that I do either. How would you test Dr. Lazik's theories?
Our ship is equipped with an antimatter drive, and we have the negative energy to make the jump into hyperspace.
But you need the regression equations to measure the pulse gap. These need to be fed into an horizon generator, and I'm sure you don't have one of those.
No, we don't. You're Lazik, aren't you?
A necessary deception, given the nature of my work.
So would you like to test your theories or not?
It's not that simple.
If it was that simple, we wouldn't be here.
There's more coming!
Is there another way out?
No.
The window. I'll drill them out.
Over here!
Dr. Zalon, good of you to join us.
Travis. Travis. Travis.
Kelly? You all right?
All right's relative. I took one in the shoulder, and that hurts like hell. How about you?
I'm fine. Dr. Shallow?
No, they got her.
Watch it. Has to be.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Tulip, this is Montana.
Hey, Travis. How's it going down there, mate?
Less than stellar. We think the Orchard has Dr. Shallow. I want you to monitor all ships leaving IO orbital. And tell Percy to get the infirmary ready for some minor repairs. Callie's been hit.
Say again? Is she okay?
So she says.
Oh, yeah. Hard as a rock, that one.
That's mostly her head.
We'll be ready.
Out. Look at this. Like a decrepit old couple.
Let's hope we make it that far.
One Horizon generator.
You're kidding, it exists? Was that it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look very much, does it?
Yeah, you like tracking outgoing ships?
There's been a lot of activity. It's taking a while.
You'll be okay.
May never play the tambourine again, but yeah.
You sure?
I'm fine. Go.
You could always use your other arm to play the tambourine.
Shut up.
Come on, she'll be fine. What's up with you two, anyway?
You think something's up?
I know something's up.
Well, when you figure it out, let me know, okay?
Leave me alone!
What do you want with me?
You make it all sound so melodramatic. Like we're the bad guys. We're not, you know.
Then why did you attack those people?
Oh, they're bounty hunters with a reputation for kidnapping. In our opinion, they didn't have your best interests in mind, whereas we do.
You do?
Like you, we're scientists, researchers dedicated to improving the human condition.
Do you see what I can see, Dr. Jenner? I know what you can do.
This is Althea 165, in a galaxy 1,000 light years from our solar system. We are there, and yet we are here. I know you understand.
Why am I here?
Because you're a stage 2. The second gene in your divinity cluster is activated.
You know this. How?
Because of your writings, your understanding of hyperspace could only come from someone who can see hyperspace.
I see it for myself, no one else.
But that could change, couldn't it? I note in one of your articles a reference to an horizon generator. Why don't you tell me about that?
I was wrong. I abandoned that research because I realized it won't work.
Really?
I show her paradise, yet she remains skeptical of our motives.
We want to bring hyperspace to the solar system. With your knowledge, we can develop the technology to do just that.
You would deny humanity its greatest technological advance?
Humanity isn't ready.
Who are you to decide? This is your problem. You sort it out.
All ships leaving Io in the last 16 hours. 148 ships, shuttles, freighters, whatever. Nothing outstanding. At least not on the official log.
Official?
Yeah, that being the operative word. They asked Carter to tap into the Io control mainframe.
Not strictly legal.
No, neither is taking bribes to alter the official log, which seems to have happened here.
Sounds like our friends the Orchard.
So here's the raw data.
150 ships leaving Io in the last 16 hours.
2 ships unaccounted for.
One seems to have been smuggling midgets to the dwarf fights on Neptune.
There's nothing funny about small people.
Words to live by, Marcus. And the other ship?
Unknown registry. Heading for Olympus Mons on Mars.
Good deal of military and scientific research going on there.
Sounds like the kind of place you'd find an outfit like the Orchard.
Car, set course for Mars.
Acknowledged.
So, you looking forward to flying through those narrow canyons?
Not really.
Is this Dr. Jalon worth it?
Well, she may hold the key to hyperspace. Does that answer your question?
The reason I don't want to go to hyperspace is because I believe Dante's trying to find me and I don't want to miss him. Okay? You must be afraid of losing Travis.
What do you mean?
It's pretty obvious. You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
No?
How's she doing? What's up?
I don't know.
Car?
I'm scanning rapid onset heart failure.
Set up a sterile field. In the booth, Travis. Travis?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Initiating cardial defibrillation.
Car, what's happening?
According to this data, her heart is disappearing.
What?
Well, do something!
There's insufficient time to implant a replacement. She's losing blood pressure, pulse is thready, O2 levels dropping, lungs collapsing.
Callie?
Again.
She's dead. What just happened to you?
I went back to when she was shot.
Divinity?
Yeah.
What? How?
Car?
Post-mortem data scans revealed aprinoxin 12, a toxin that dissolves muscle tissue. The ammunition that hit Calais must have delivered it.
Her heart disintegrated.
The Orchard. What the hell are they playing at?
Is hyperspace worth Callie's life?
She's right! Why did I say that.
We're all upset.
They were falling for each other.
That happened the day they met.
Now, I mean now. Something was happening.
Yeah, well, life stinks. And then you die. Cheers. My father, despite rumors to the contrary, I did have a father. He was a drunk, gambler, womanizer. My father liked fun. Cheers. He left me and my mum when I was young. She raised me alone. He left us with no money, no food, no home. I guess that's why I don't want to be poor again. Wasn't a day went by when I was a kid I didn't curse him. And then I grew up and I became a man. But I needed him to teach me how to be one. I still need him. If I had the chance to find him, I'd take it. Oh, I guess what I'm saying is, you've got my backing on this 200%. Percy's wrong about hyperspace. If we give up on it, then Callie's death is worth nothing.
It is worth it. I know it is.
The thought of the Orchard controlling hyperspace is terrifying. If it's up to us to stop it, then so be it. I'm sorry about Callie.
How you doing?
Should have been able to stop it, you know.
Don't go there, Travis. It's a mug's game. What?
Something Callie said. Yeah, the last thing she said to me was, again.
No, I'm not getting the connection.
You said don't even go there, but that's it. The thing is, I can go there again, literally. That's what she was trying to say.
What do you mean, hyperspace?
Dr. Jalon, she talked about time loops in a finitely generated horizon.
Translation, please.
She said that in hyperspace, time isn't just a straight line. You can go forward or back.
To stop Callie being shot?
You can't be serious.
Why not?
Because we're not sure it's remotely possible.
Percy, if it's not possible, we'll find out soon enough.
We are entering Mars orbit.
Marcus, you game?
Always. I hope you like your bumpy ride. Once we hit those canyons, we'll be flying this baby by hand.
Good thing I skipped lunch.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
Percy got you wondering?
It just seems like a long shot.
To save Callie's life?
You're right. Sorry.
No, point taken. It is a long shot.
Entering Mars atmosphere. Deimos Chasma, 5 degrees south latitude, 280 degrees west longitude.
All systems nominal.
Roll pitch in your steady.
See how long that lasts.
Not long. Severe turbulence.
Go to manual.
Pitch point 27 degrees. Roll 3 degrees.
score, 0.278.
Should have skipped breakfast too. What's wrong?
I don't know, it's... I had this image of Jaylon. I didn't hear her exactly, but I don't know, I just have a feeling I know where she is.
Too weird, Travis. You're becoming too weird.
Thanks.
Travis? I've fed you your landing coordinates. It's a bit of a hike to the Orchard complex, but it's underground, so you probably won't be detected.
Thanks, Percy.
Well, any luck in convincing Dr. Jaylon that what you're doing is for the good of humanity?
Well, that is our goal, isn't it?
Of course it is. So, will she work with us? You know, sometimes the best way to get someone to change their mind is to change their mind.
I'll set up a neuromodification session at the Skinner facility.
So I'm guessing that there won't be a huge flashing sign saying Orchard headquarters anywhere?
Fortunately, we won't need one. She's close.
Another one of your images?
No, she's right here.
This way, Dr. Shaylon. Sit there, Doctor. There.
Tulip, we're on our way.
Stand by to get the hell out of here.
Standing by.
I'd buckle up if I were you. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
What happened?
Security lost her on the way to Neural.
How?
Montana?
How the hell did he find her?
They communicated. He's closer to stage 2 than I realized.
I've sent a shuttle to pursue, and the ship's standing by in case they make it to orbit.
You're 0.017 to Eastport.
What the hell?
Incoming!
Evasive! Fire countermeasures! Fire!
He's trying to force us down.
That's what we're gonna do. Pitch 90 degrees.
Are you crazy?
Go! Car, open the shuttle bay doors. We're coming in hot.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect you to walk in. All set.
They made it.
Yeah, we made it, but our stomachs didn't.
Looks like they have a plan B. The big guns.
So, you've got company. Engaging.
Negative. Maintain course and speed. We'll take evasive. Keep it steady, Tulip. We're We're on board. Fire countermeasures and get her up to speed. What's the status, Rodolfo?
Not great. We'll never outrun them.
Then we better get that antimatter drive working. We're on our way to the module chamber.
This way, Doctor.
What are you thinking of doing?
Not exactly sure yet. Drive us out.
Yes, I can do this.
Well, whatever it is, you got to do it quick.
Where's the generator?
Over there.
Here, but where does it go?
Well, normally into a spherical interface, but any connection with the module system will do in a crunch.
Marcus?
I've got it.
Well, I guess you figured out they're within firing range. Yeah, moments from clamping onto us.
Well, keep firing. Buy as much time as you can.
You heard the man, Percy. Go crazy.
This way, Doctor.
What's the problem?
I'm losing it. I've lost it.
Well, we need to get it back.
Come on, try again.
Umbilical connecting 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Engage negative energy.